Hey everybody, welcome to the Gargoyles Den. I'm Gargoyle, of course. And today, well, we got a little bit of a flustercluck. I always tell you guys not to paint yourselves into a corner and leave yourself options and audibles. Yeah, this is going to be one of those days where it's do as I say, not as I do. Let's get into it. Okay, well, what are we getting into, Gargoyle? Well, I'm doing something I haven't ever done before. With that being said, if we run into problems, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. What I'm talking about is we're going to do articulated bases. I have two different styles here. Both of them I found online. This one, front and back suspension is adjustable. It doesn't articulate side to side, it just goes up and down, kind of like the high rakers used to do in the back. Except for this does it in the front as well. So we're going to try that one. And because this particular base is made for Impalas, that's all I could find, we're going to have to adapt it to do this here Hot Merc. Now this one is an old Thunderbird. And I found this online. It's a little bit different. But basically I'll be using the base that comes with the car, and I have to adapt these to fit into it and attach to it so that we can use the adjustable articulated suspension. This one articulates both ways. So yeah, this is going to take some doing. I'm a little apprehensive on doing it, but if you don't push yourself, you never learn, right? So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. Let's see how it comes out. Alright, as always, we start with our shoulder drilling. Let's go ahead and get these apart. And this is a brand new car, so the glass and stuff doesn't need anything done to it. Glass and interior. So we'll just set it to the side. Got my brush here. Alright, so grabbing that for need these. These will go ahead and take over to the drill press and drill them out, so that this can go ahead and go over to the regurgitation juice and sit and let it work while we're working on the bases. Back momentarily. Okay, I'm back. So the bodies are over there in the regurgitation juice, and we are about to take on our first obstacle of these builds. I'll show you both of them here. Here, how to Merc, obviously. This is the new base that is going on it, and as you can tell, the wheel wells do not line up. So what we're going to have to do to this base is we're going to have to take out some of this middle section and then get it JB welded back together and make it as flat as possible and try to get it to the right length. With that being said, the other issue is because we have these in here, I'm not so sure. Yeah, it's not going to work, I don't think. Yeah, no. The interior for it is not going to work. It is going to get into the way of the articulating suspension. So that being said, this base did come with a custom interior, which obviously fits. And depending on how much we have to take out of the middle, I may have to actually cut this and take some out of it as well. If I do, it'll probably be across the back seat somewhere right at the back edge or something. But yeah, I may have to make it a little shorter as well. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it as well. Set that to the side. So yeah, we're gonna have to cut out some of this to get that one to work. Now this one, the problem is a little bit different. It's got the articulating, etc., but it's not the whole base. You get to attach this to the base, and as you can tell, where I need to attach it in order to have the wheels go up and down, that part of the base is going to be removed. So what's going to be holding the back on? Yeah, the screw could hold the back on, and the front. But the middle of the base isn't going to be held by anything. So it's going to have to be JB Quicked in place. So this will be a car that can't be taken apart to, swap the wheels or whatever else later on. It's the way it comes out is the way it is. So have to be careful with that one. But these are how you get better. So like I said, I've never attempted this. I'm apprehensive about it. But I'm determined to do it. Just because it's something different, and I think people will like that. Alright. Let's see here. Might as well... Let's do this one first. See what we come up with. Alright.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Ooh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. I just spoke a line next to somebody who knows how to love you like me. There must be a good reason that you're gone. Every now and then I think you might want me to come show up at your door, but I'm just too afraid that I'll be wrong. I wanna know if you're looking into her eyes, if she's holding on to you so tight, the way I did before. I overdosed. Should've known your love was a game. Now I can't get you out of my brain. Oh, it's such a shame. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't laugh anymore. What was all of it for? Oh, we don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore.
This one. That'll be interesting. Alright. So luckily it looks like we lined those up where the axle originally was. It's just makes it past the ends of these. Alright, it's set up enough where I can go ahead and do the other side of it so it can be drying. Go ahead and use the dribble tool for it.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on that tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
That's going to be it for gluing the bases together, it looks like. We'll let that set up and then maybe stand a little bit down to flatten it out and fit it to the actual cars themselves to make sure they still fit right. And after that, we can get to painting and stuff. Well, I polish the bodies first, but yeah. You know the order by now. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. And here we are. This is what I came up with. Hope everybody likes it. I love them. Although it wasn't 100% success, I have to admit. Told you guys I don't hide my mistakes, and towards the end of the build, this happened. I had taken too much off of it with the wheel wells and everything in order to make it fit the car, the Hero Hot Merc. Remember, that base was made for a Chevy Impala. And you had the lowered interior and all that, but yeah, it still didn't fit in the Merc right. So I had to remove some of the wheel wells. Well, that took all the rigidity away. And yeah, it just snapped like kindling. It was pretty weak. So, yeah. The little thing about me taking a couple of days off if I was successful, yeah, that's down the drain. I wasn't totally successful. I'm happy with them, don't get me wrong. I mean, they're pretty damn nice, especially when you consider all 5 of them. But yeah, that was just my OCD and me getting a little out of control this month. I like the challenge so much this month. But next month is JDM, so don't be surprised if I do the same thing for JDM, so it'll probably be a month-long project too. Anyway, that's it for this one. Another one in the books. Until next time, that's all, folks. Bye now.